Hi, I'm Clinton Barker and I'm a real estate agent here in Adelaide, South Australia. I'm here today to try and enlighten you and show the investors and buyers that are wanting to come to this great state the pros and cons and what's the good and bad about the different suburbs. Well, what's been happening lately is I've been selling quite a few homes in the northern area of Adelaide, and a lot of interest is coming from interstate and from buyers and a lot of investors, but they want to know what the areas are like. So today we're going to go and start on that journey. I'm Barker, and I've come here today, put a sold sticker up, that's one thing, but also when selling this home, there's been a huge amount of interstate inquiries from investors from Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and mainly along the east coast. So what I'm doing is I thought, let's go for a bit of a rundown of the neighbourhoods and the properties so you can understand what is being sold and what isn't. All right, so this home, median sales price for Elizabeth Grove is $335,000. Hey, but that could be brought down by the semi-detached homes that are in the area, which were built for the housing trust at the time. Now these houses are mainly around or being built around the 1960s era. So they're usually solid brick, 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, but on big blocks of land. So what we can see here is 1 Blanco Street, Elizabeth Grove, is that this house is a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, but because it's been presented nicely, it has got to the top of the range. We received $411,000 for this property. With a median sales price of $335,000, that's pretty good. But there's been houses on this street that have achieved higher amounts, but then they've been renovated. They have 4 bedrooms, so you can see where it is. We'll go around and I'll show you some of the other parts of Elizabeth Grove so you can understand how the suburbs are made up. We'll go for a bit of a drive down the road. And you can see what the area is like. One thing is, it's been like this for a long time, but we're starting to see, like this house, it's been rejuvenated, renovated. We look on the side here. So these owner-occupied places, they do quite well. So here we are, we do have this housing trust area here. Like I said, the semi-detached homes. A lot of these are now being sold off, so they're not government owned anymore, and people, owner-occupiers, are looking after them and doing them up. But then you also have a lot of people that are just buying them as a good investment and great for rentals. As I previously said, they're double-sided. They're about 100 square meters internal, usually on a big block of land. So if you can get 2 of these, like one, both of them joined together, as an investment, they make great sense. If you could buy them for, say, 500, 550, or maybe even 600, you could rent each outside for around about $330 or more a week, and therefore you've got a good positive investment. So here we have it where there's been a large or semi-detached on a corner block, and they've been able to break them up, develop them and sell them as attached row dwellings. Very small homes, utilising this land where before you can see that They're large blocks. Eventually, all this area will develop. Today, we're going to just talk about that Elizabeth Grove area that I just sold in. You've got a lot of the semi-detached homes in that area, and you've also got a lot of those 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, owner-occupied single dwelling homes on large blocks built in the 1960s era. The main workforce in this area are blue collar, and once predominantly they used to work mainly at Holden's, the RAF base, and WRE, which is Weapons Research Establishment, which is now called the DSTO, Defence Science Technology Organisation. Now, a lot of homes in this area are predominantly rentals, with only around about 40% of the market being owner-occupiers. Those owner-occupiers are, a lot of them are senior people. They've moved in the area, bought a home, and they've just stayed there and sat on their properties. And of course, they're now looking to downsize, and that's where we're looking at getting a lot of the sales from. So what can you expect in this Elizabeth Grove area? Semi-detached, they're smaller, they're around about 100 square metres in each side. They'll rent out from anywhere from that 320, 330, 350 mark, because the market there's a lot of demand for rentals in this area. And what you find is the home I just sold, which was a standalone home, still a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 112 square metres internal, and that will probably rent anywhere from that 420 to 450 mark. Now that is because demand for rentals is so high, it is pushing up that market, and it's jumped up. The median house price in the Elizabeth Grove area has jumped up from January 2022, which was around about that 250 mark, to now the median house price is around about that 335 mark. Now that median can be a little bit skewed because the semi-detached homes selling at that 250 mark is bringing that price down. Where the home I just sold was a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, standalone with carport on a good sized block. You're looking with that sold at the 411 mark.